Welcome back to Shenanigans, everybody. You take a step to go down, and there's a little rise in the ground that shrinks under your footsteps, and all of a sudden there is a buzzing sound as spinning circular saw blades emerge from either side of the hallway in your direction. You need to make me a dexterity check or probably fucking die. Also, at the same time, water begins to rain down from the ceiling above you. 23. You duck underneath the saw blades as the two from either side out over on top of each other. You can tell that you would have died, guaranteed, if you had failed that check. And water begins to fall from the ceiling in a very pleasant sort of showering rain from all these little different holes up there that you didn't notice before.
I back up the stairs, back to the party. Only the penitent man may pass. Saw blades. There's mechanical traps that I can't detect.
Were they beautiful?
Yes. Inspired. You have magic trap after magic trap, so you lull them into a sense of security. Then you get tricked by a mechanical trap. It's ingenious.
Beautiful.
But...
Sorry, wait. Why are you even going down there in the first place?
We're trying to stop the curse. The curse from the town?
Really?
The whole town's asleep?
Really? But I mean, I think this is all we need is right in this room. Maybe we could get the knowledge here and solve the problem that way, guys. Don't think so?
Didn't that thing say Molly was home or no?
Molly does not want to be disturbed right now. She's not going to talk to anyone. But okay. Saw blades.
Well, I hope she's not down there.
So you have to crawl down those. You have to crawl down those stairs. Only the penitent man can pass. I don't think you can pass at all, Mattia. Like at all, because you'd have to be tiny to get under those blades.
Is there a rogue in the party?
No, but I do have sledgehammers.
We'd have no rogues.
If I sledgehammer where the opening is on the wall, can I just break?
You're not here.
I thought I was a fighter. I forgot that I was a rogue.
We hear rushing water coming up the staircase.
It's not rushing. It's more of like raining water. Like someone give me an intelligence check so I can tell you what this is because it's a cool idea.
All right, I think I know what it is though. So there's all these saw blades with these like that cut off people's heads. It's probably just to wash it.
Exactly. It is the automated cleaning system. The saw blades come out, the water comes down, and it all, goes towards these various, funnels that will lead it to some sort of storage place. Correct guess. Well done. Built-in self-cleaning traps.
All right. So obviously, since I dodged them, I sort of know where they are, Neal.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, Neal.
Yeah, that's fine. You're 100% certain where they are.
I got a eidetic memory, Neal.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. You're 100% certain where they are.
Okay, so I can try to avoid them.
Well,
absolutely.
Wait. What if we just threw more furniture down here?
For what?
It's pretty narrow.
What if I sledgehammer the mechanism in the wall?
To mess up
I'm not sure you can fit, but you can try.
Oh, jam up the blades. Smart.
Yeah, jam up the blades.
I don't know how magic works.
It doesn't think it's magic.
Well, it's mechanical. I can detect.
Wait, what if I sledgehammer the release mechanism on the ground and just break that?
We'll try that. Yeah.
I would want to say far enough back to not get murdered.
Mm-hmm.
So at full distance swing onto the thing ground.
So we've got a staircase. I probably should have done this in a color other than purple because that doesn't look very... It gets complicated. Let's do it in this yellowish color, right? So there is a button on one of these stairs. You can figure out which one it is. It's on the first step down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really low to the ground. So I think with your sledgehammer... Let's see. The problem is if you want to be far back... Let's get a good view of this here.
No, you can't really get an upswing. You have to do something else.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the length of the pole on your hammer because it'll come out to here. or whatever, and then you've got your little hammer end. You'll see it in just a moment.
What's the ceiling like above the stairs, Neal? Like, is it just flat, or does it go down with the stairs?
So in order to hit the button, your hammer would have to be, since it's got such a long pull, at like an angle. Do you have something that's maybe a little bit smaller than this long sledgehammer that you can just easily tap down, that you can lay on your belly and maybe just push it with your finger?
You're muted. Chip.
Do you have a smaller tool?
So that I can break the second stair. Sledgehammer solve problems.
You just want to destroy the staircase?
Yeah. If I break the first one, I should have angle to break the second one.
Yeah. It will ring out stone on steel. But you know what? You can destroy a stone staircase with the sledgehammer.
Yep.
Sledgehammers are meant for breaking rocks. So you can swing away, buddy. Okay. Give me an alien check.
Alien?
Resistance to water check.
Swinging, the end of the movie.
With the water that kills all the enemies, and then never mind, it's fine. It's Signs. It was not a.
No.
We don't need to talk about that film.
Signs is a great movie.
Except for the,
Hey, let's go to an alien planet that's made of acid.
You're telling me
clothes on.
is a good movie, dude?
I'm telling you that if they are going to die to being touched by water, you can't walk through a cornfield in the morning or in the evening without getting dew all over you. They would all fucking die from the dew in the cornfield.
If you just take away the sensibility and you accept that.
Why are the aliens naked?
Okay,
why are the aliens naked?
Good movie.
Well, that's fine then. If you want to take away all of the logic and be like, it's fine, they went to a world that's 66% water, 70% water to try and steal people without touching the water when it rains naturally on this planet and they don't have any clothing or like umbrellas to prevent from the. What happens if they invade and it just like a rainstorm hits? They're all gonna fucking die.
It's like if we went to a planet full of
about the
acid.
scene. It's about the scene.
You're right. And thematically speaking, it was fun. And the first time watching it through, it was gripping and entertaining because you didn't really know what was going on.
How many times did you watch it?
I've only seen it like twice, but I'm just saying there are problems with the film.
So anyways, I'm hammering this stairway.
Sorry. You destroy the staircase eventually. You beat on it with your hammer. It takes a little bit of time. Outside, Callie can hear the sound of stone and hammer banging against each other for a little while. It's very faintly echoing.
I might just call out, hey, do you know anything about disarming physical traps, Callie?
Maybe.
Well, we've got some like saw blade traps that work when you step on a plate. I couldn't detect it with magic.
You guys are on your own.
Come on, I need someone who can detect traps.
From here on out, with this house, you guys are on your own.
Why didn't you just fall asleep like everyone else in town?
Oh my god.
All right.
I'll go back inside.
Sometime later, the stairway has been broken and you can now bash the shit out of that button. The first time your hammer swings against it, the saw blades ring out. But you're prepared for it. You've already been shown where the saw blades come from. So I think you are in a position where you don't have to make a save.
Far back, yeah.
Yeah. And the button has been smashed.
All right. Try hitting the button again to see if it triggers.
I hit it again.
All right. The saw blades have retreated because you got to wait to get another swing.
Yeah.
And you give it another smash, and the button depresses again, and the saw blades come back out again. And I guess they're out of water. So the rain has stopped at some point. You do see that there's a slight depression in the ground over here where the water would drain into, and the rest of the water just flows down the stairways.
But you said the saw blades did come out again, or didn't?
Yeah,
they did come out a second time.
Okay.
Yeah, he tried to trick us, so keep going with the yam.
Okay, yeah, I keep whacking away at this mechanism until it's destroyed.
I guess you have time on your side. Yeah. There's no reason not to.
Well, we have a little time limit. Don't want people to dehydrate.
Yeah. After 5 or 6 blades out, the thing stops.
All right. I back
Whether
out of the
it's
way.
that the trap has been broken or that whatever powers the trap has run out of energy and needs to be recharged, or maybe there's a passive recharge system. Maybe it's like slowly storing energy in a flywheel by some sort of underwater currents. Who knows? But the trap is dead for now. It could be permanent. It could be temporary.
Well,
it's probably permanent.
Did I not just like completely break this button?
You've been bashing the button.
Mechanical systems, this top part would eventually be like jammed or broken or something,
yeah,
right?
It's probably that.
It's not like whack-a-mole.
That's very reasonable, right? There's no way that this trap is just temporarily disabled. I'm just trying to throw you for a loop and make you doubt yourself and get you to be paranoid. I'm definitely not screwing with you right now. It's fine.
Oh, okay. How about you destroy the next step and then we just go over it. Destroy the next step.
All right, I try hammering the next step to see if it's a button.
No, there's no button. The next step is fine.
All clear.
All right, okay. Anyone got a 6-foot pole?
No, who would have such a thing? Let's go.
I have javelins.
Oh, javelins. Okay, can I borrow a javelin just to poke the ground?
Yes, I have borrowed them myself.
Okay. Oh, dear. Okay, I lead down the stairs, poking the ground and detecting magic every 10 feet. I'm poking the ground.
Yeah.
It's
a good
no
thing
one stand behind me on the stairs. I want to be able to run.
Okay.
You make it down the flight of stairs, no problem.
All right.
You find yourself in a room 15 feet by 15 feet. In the center of the room is a table on which is a woman. Her head is lying against the ground, against the table. Her eyes are open, wide in terror. Her mouth is opened in a silent scream. Her hands are reached out and grabbing this orb, this
This orb.
golden ball.
Okay.
Except it's
not
larger than this.
Yeah.
Her fingers are like strained and taut, and you can see like spider veins running through them as she lays on the table.
All right, there's another room. The stairs are clear. And let me check this room for stuff first. Echoes of magic. How powerful is that orb?
So powerful.
So
Give me
I
a
can't
saving
see
throw
it?
versus spell.
All right. Fair enough. There you go, Neal. One success.
Ooh.
You can feel as you detect magic and stare at the orb is staring back at you. And it's trying to find a way into your mind.
We found Malachi's soul.
There's a magic orb here. It's getting to my head.
Get back out. Get out of there, maybe.
Get out of there.
No, this is what's freezing the town. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Figure it out from not in that room, maybe.
What if we like shot the orb or something out of her hand?
I've heard destroying an orb in the past has like sucked people into the demon world. So let's
that
think of another
nonsense.
idea.
Very specific thing you've heard.
That'll suck her into the demon world. It won't suck
She
us.
looks like she's a victim of it too.
Okay.
Demons are real. You guys are crazy.
Are you still in the room?
I step one step back up the stairs, so I'm not looking at the orb directly.
Okay. You start to back upstairs a little bit.
Yeah, we need a game plan here.
Well,
This orb is freezing the town.
How are you
destroy the
sure?
orb, disconnect the orb from her, or something else.
Have
How
you
do- wait,
tried
how do you know
throwing the
this?
javelin?
An orb probably won't break to a javelin. They're like crystal.
But maybe she will break to a javelin.
She's holding the orb magically, it looks like. There's like veins and stuff.
I do not know this magic. This is your realm. My realm is hammers and art
I think this is...
and poetry and
This-
drawing.
Well, I do the drawing too, but let's keep continuing.
And math.
Yeah. Mathematicos, a solution to this. Math it. We've got the dimensions of the room. We've got the position of the orb. What do we do?
I failed.
there's no modifier on that check. There
I'm gonna
should-
go-
Oh no, there is. Never mind.
Can I go around the corner and cast color spray at him and then go back? I don't want to be
Yeah.
in range of the orb for very long.
So you want to go to the bottom of the staircase and
Yeah.
throw down your second spell of the day, a second color spray at the orb and the woman holding it.
Yep.
Okay. You
I'm back
step
up.
down. You cast color spray. Roll
I'm
me-
standing.
A D20.
10. Is that a wild surge, Neal?
Hold on.
It rebounds.
Need a book.
Yeah. Bets which book it is, fellas?
And what was in the room back here?
The room that you're in
one
right
side.
now, it's like a parlor.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
sorry.
chill.
Okay, so there wasn't any books or anything, right?
Tons
That's
of
what you
books.
mentioned that.
Yes,
Yeah,
heaps
it's a
of books in the
library
room we're in.
color.
I want to take as many books as I can.
Yeah, someone's already beaten you to it. But
Oh,
you can
really?
also
Okay.
start piling books in a bag if you want.
Yeah.
Any particular books you're looking for?
No, I just love reading.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You
They're
know
not
how
too
many books
magical.
on these orbs?
Oh, can you check the books for the orb information? Is there any book, say, Book of Orbs? Or look at the magic art, the book that says identifying magical items and says orbs.
There's this
Go
one
under
book
O.
that says
There's
the
a whole
orb that put the
library,
town
this
to sleep.
wizard's personal library that you guys have to go through.
Yeah,
Surely there
guys,
must be a book on
go-
orbs in here somewhere.
Researchers, go read.
I read.
Oh, you only got a 19 on your literacy tech. But that's not how it works right now. You can just read automatically.
Yeah, he can just read. He doesn't need to roll for reading.
Yeah.
I like rolling.
I might ask you to roll a literacy check if you're trying to write an essay or something for the quality of the essay.
Yeah, I'm sure hope we do enough research on this spell right now. The orb.
While you're at it, see if there's anything about massive sleep spells.
No, that seems like logical.
Nah, it's probably about the orb. Forget that. Find about the orb.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. This random book. Let me look under O. Oh, oregano. It's a cookbook.
Okay. Rich.
Yep.
What is your character level?
1.
One.
What is your intelligence?
14.
What's your charisma?
It's pretty low. It's 7.
7?
Yep.
Okay.
That's reaction adjust, I'm thinking then. I could be wrong. All right.
Okay, this is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. This might be too much reading to figure out on the fly. Okay,
Make up
so you
those
have that versus, what was the d20 you rolled? A 10?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a d20 plus 19. I'm sorry, d20 plus 21. My mistake.
30.
See.
30. Okay. You color spray the orb and the person. And a voice reaches out to you. Give me a saving throw versus spell.
All right.
The 30 was good. It was very good.
Spell.
Ooh, you're off by 1. Do you have high wisdom? Do you have a plus 1 to...
He's got a +1. He's got my thing. I blessed him. Remember?
Ooh,
I
no,
do.
I don't remember. Which blessing was this?
The just bless spell. The bless spell, which is a +1 to saving throws.
For the next... bless spell is plus 1 to saving throws against fear, right?
No, your
This is
bless
the
spell was
cleric,
next,
right? This is the...
Yeah. Your very this is your one. It's to the very next saving throw, and this is the first saving throw he's rolled.
It is, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the very first one he's rolled. So
All right,
it
so that's a
counts.
+1, so it's a 12. You pass. Lucky you. Okay.
As
You
Bethel
feel
would
this
say,
thing
go Ephra.
reach out to your mind and try and grasp at what is in your brain, but you can hold it off.
All
But
right.
you have definitely gotten the attention of the orb. You've noticed the fan of colors that came out sort of washed over the person like colored spotlights might. But the orb itself sort of, rather than the colors landing upon it, landed within it. And there is a swirling pattern that was inside that is now bright colors swirling around it inside.
Did the person fall over at all or do anything?
The person is already laying on the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, were they holding the orb or something?
their hands are stuck to the orb, it looks like.
Okay, got it. All right, guys, that didn't work.
Get back up here! Get back up here!
I run back up here.
Have you tried talking to the orb?
No. I heard that thing tried to get him to my head. It's like a deep intelligence that.
Maybe it's friendly.
I don't think it's friendly.
No.
By the
no,
state
no.
of our Molly friend down there, I don't think so.
Maybe it's Ephra.
Okay. Can we look up these books for the orb in question? Please.
All right, I looked through the books. Is there something blatantly involving the orb in question?
It'll take you a while. There's 80, 50 books in here, something like that.
Well,
They're all fairly
I can
thick.
read. Wait,
You'll
I
have
can
to
look up
flip
edition.
open all the books, read their
Oh, yeah.
titles, maybe look
This
at
is-
the table of contents, flip
is
to
my
the back,
specialty.
look through the index. It'll be a while. So
No, I
who
don't.
can read?
Oh, I don't have it actually.
One, you can read.
The heck
Bryan,
I
you
can
can
read.
read. Randall, can you read?
Yep.
Okay, so everyone can read. Everyone can sit and take a look at these books and flip through them for a while. Meanwhile, Callie, your friends have been gone inside the house quietly now for an
Well,
hour.
I went out earlier.
There was a banging of metal on stone, and then it went quiet. And an hour later, you haven't seen or heard anything from the house.
You saw
What are you
me.
doing?
Right,
What are you doing?
I'll go to the house and be like, everything good down there?
We're reading. Come down here.
Where do you go in the house? You just go to the front door and hang out here at the front door?
I don't enter the house.
You stay on the outside of the house.
I stay
Oh, I
on
can't
the
hear him
bar.
then.
Okay. Yeah, there's no response.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Well,
quiet.
we're in the basement.
Up inside the house?
Yeah, you step inside the house. You can see that there is a trap door that has been opened to your right. It leans this way.
Hello?
Still quiet.
Okay. Fine.
I can say about the
a
wrong.
staircase that goes down and a trap door to your right.
Okay, I'll wait, okay, in game, do I know that they went in the trapdoor?
I told you when I went down there. We're downstairs. Actually, I said downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah,
You said
there's two
downstairs.
stairs. There's a staircase and a ladder.
Okay, I'll tie a rope to this cart outside
Uh-huh.
and then tie it around myself
Uh-huh.
and then proceed down the stairs.
Excellent. Give me a saving throw versus spell.
Okay,
At least the spikes are gone.
Yeah.
That's true.
that is true. Saving throw versus spell.
You were there for that staircase.
You slip,
But there's-
slide into the end of the wall where you take 0 damage because there's no spikes anymore, or they're broken on the
welcome.
ground.
We threw a bunch of cushions down there too.
True.
Yeah. You slide into some sticks and cushions and poles and furniture and broken
Nice.
spikes, and you're okay.
Do we hear any noise from that?
No,
Neal?
no.
The cushion softened the sound.
Okay, now I'm gonna proceed down.
There's
the
a staircase that goes to the right. Yeah. Whoops, not a staircase. Yeah. There's a staircase that comes down from here.
Yeah, now I go down that one.
All right. You walk down the staircase to a small landing. It is about 5 by 5 with solid walls in all directions.
I go up the stairs.
You step on them and they turn back to an incline covered with grease.
I'll use the rope to climb up.
Okay. Give me a strength check. Should be no problem to slide yourself up the grease. There you go.
20.
Also, give me a saving throw versus spell. Maybe you can do it without having to lay in the grease.
Okay.
Saving throw versus spell will get you up cleanly. Yeah. So you fall and you pull yourself up the greasy staircase with your arms and pull yourself back out.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking around the room, jamming the bottom of my longbow down on the floor hard.
Mhm.
Do you hear that?
No.
Oh, about 5 minutes later, I'll go to the trapdoor, open the trapdoor.
Yeah, it's a trap door. It's a
We
ladder
left-
going
we left
down.
it open.
I'm gonna use my bow to tap the rods of the ladder.
Yeah, first 3 are fine. What?
How's the fourth one?
Non-existent.
Okay. And then the fifth one?
It's there.
Okay, so I'll climb down, I guess.
Okay, you can easily bypass it. As you walk down, as you come down the staircase, you find yourself no longer able to hear the sound of your heartbeat or your breath. You have died.
Can I make any noise?
No, you can make no noise.
I have died?
Why else could you must not be breathing or have a heartbeat if
But I
you
can see
can't
my
hear
hands. You can see my hands?
Yeah, your hands are there.
Okay.
But with no heartbeat and no breath, you must be a zombie.
With that kobold logic. I will be. Okay, I look at what are my surroundings?
It's a hallway that goes straight towards an open door where there's a latrine, like a little bench with a hole cut in it.
Okay, I'll use my bow to tap the floor in front of me, and I will proceed forward.
Yeah, all right. You can start to hear yourself once you get past this spot. You can now hear yourself, and you can hear the people muttering, "This book doesn't have it either." And you can come around the corner.
Okay, wait, I'm going to be slow.
Sure.
I'm going to creep up.
We've got to find it, like...
All right. Well, you can see as you creep up, you can see your allies around the corner.
And I'm going to say, "Hello, what are you doing in my house?"
You know, a woman owns this house, and we saw her downstairs, so...
I immediately say we're stealing the secret spells.
Why are you stealing my secret spells?
Because I want to set information free. I want everybody to see it.
Have you guys found anything in here? What's going on?
There's an evil orb that tries to brain control you downstairs. We're trying to destroy it. We're trying to find a book on it.
Would we
It's
be
taking a
able to
while.
just put it in a bag and walk away?
Even I was like a distance away, and it tried to get me.
Blindfold
Color spray at
yourself.
range, and it,
What if you put
I
it in the
don't think it
bag
works on sight.
and then flush it down that extra-dimensional toilet?
Which room is the
Yeah.
one with the orb?
Yeah. Down those stairs. Oh, there's a broken saw blade trap. Thanks a lot for helping with that.
I do want to drop something down that toilet, the magic toilet, like a crossbow bolt. See what happens to it.
I'm sorry, you missed that. You throw a crossbow bolt where?
Down the extra dimensional toilet.
Oh yeah. So do you shoot it or drop it?
Just drop
Shoot
it.
it.
Point first or butt first?
Point first.
Point first.
Oh.
Okay. It falls inside and disappears. There's
does-
a hole, and it just goes down to the hole, and there's no sound or sight. The magical light does not extend to within the toilet, the magical toilet.
Maybe
this
you
the
should put a
coolest
light
toilet in the
stone
planet?
into the toilet.
So it's
Just a dark
Put a light
stone down
stone.
there.
Put
It's
a
not
light stone
portal
in
at
it.
all.
Do you
It's
not
a-
have a light stone?
Yeah,
It's
I've
a
got a
black
light
hole.
stone here.
I will poop the light stone into the toilet.
It's a black.
All right. Yeah, put the light stone to the toilet.
So you stand over it and just drop the light stone into the toilet?
We'll do it that way, yeah.
Okay. The stone falls into the toilet. And,
What did you
well,
do?
you can see a bunch of wet mud down there. And a bolt.
How much?
It's not okay. So it's not actually.
It's not a portal. It's just a continual darkness area.
Who thought this was extra dimensional in the first place?
One of them said it.
Okay.
Just thought it could be a cool
Well,
magic.
good thing we didn't go with the plan to drop the orb down the hole.
It cannot be anything but mud because
Okay.
it smells good.
So where's the orb?
Okay, it's down those stairs.
Really?
Yeah, down those stairs, past the saw blade trap that cuts people's heads off.
And you think that's what's putting everybody to sleep?
Yeah. The owner of this house is trapped by the orb. Like, we don't want to just destroy the orb without knowing what it is. And if she's got the orb, she must have done some research on it. So it's got to be one of these books.
She's probably dead by putting Desmond to sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna go back outside,
Okay. You leave.
and I'll get the pitch, and I'll come back inside.
Uh-oh.
Sure. You put the top back on, you heft the barrel of pitch from cart to cart. It's a slow process because it's a heavy barrel, but eventually, with time, you can get it into the house and roll it over to the trap door and then look down. This is a heavy barrel. It probably weighs like 80
Magic
pounds or
boy.
something.
Magic boy.
He can't hear us. It's past the zone of silence.
Yes, there is a zone of silence at the staircase, which is new. It wasn't there before.
I noticed that, but he didn't tell us about it, so I couldn't react to it.
Yeah.
I'll go back down. I just thought it was, I thought you guys knew about it already because there's already a rod missing. I'll go back down and I'll get Magic Boy.
Look, no, we can't. We don't know the effect of burning the house on the orb, because the orb could just get more powerful and make the whole kingdom go to sleep.
I get the thing with him. He couldn't find Magic Boy, so I went to get the thing with him.
Okay,
Aren't
you get
Magic Boy.
Yeah.
With a combined group effort, you managed to get the barrel of pitch down the stairs into the room.
I'm just saying,
slow.
Don't blow it up, okay? It might have unforeseen ramifications.
I think we should blow it up.
Pitch doesn't
sound
blow
like
up.
a blow up, so to
That's
say.
on fire. It's a slow burn, right? So
Yeah.
And also, that thing was a fiery orb, so this thing probably likes it. Well, fiery black. Now it's colored.
I'll
I
start
did
moving.
not realize you were an expert on the orb.
We're just gonna start moving the pitch towards
I
the
just
room with the orb.
read 7 books
Sure.
on orbs that weren't the orb. Give me a break.
You roll the barrel of pitch to the staircase,
Yep.
and then
All right,
what?
I'm going to leave the house. I'm leaving the house now if he's going to try to blow it up.
Sure, you leave the house now.
Wait,
And I definitely
wait,
bring a
Magic
bunch of
Man,
books.
is there magic in the wine room?
You bring the books
No,
with
there's
you.
no
Okay.
magic in the wine room.
I grab
There's
a
no-
shit ton of good fucking booze.
Well, you can't. You filled your backpack with books.
I thought someone else took the books.
Well, there were like 50 books. You can't take all the books.
Okay.
You can take whichever books you want.
All right.
I'll take
Except
all
for the
the
ones that he
books.
already took. You're
I'll
gonna take
take all
books
the-
of more than wine.
Yeah, I love books more than wine. I will
All
take
right.
like fucking like 100 pounds of books here.
Your backpack won't hold 100 pounds of books, but you can stuff as many into it as you can get.
Look,
It's gonna
I'll
be a
carry
bunch.
some books, okay? I'll carry some
like-
books.
You know.
It's not a
Don't we-
weight
don't
problem.
we have
I'm
carts
not even
outside?
encumbered with
Collect
100
all
I'm
pounds.
not
of books.
encumbered
Right,
either.
it's a volume problem. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was agreeing.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll
Anyway.
carry some books. Come on, let's go.
So Norris goes to leave, then he comes back to go get books while the barrel gets rolled down the staircase.
Well, I'm gonna have Mark 2 help me
He's
slowly.
busy with books.
Mark
Okay,
2,
I'm
put the
leaving
books
now.
down.
I'm leaving.
Norris
Well, I think I
leaves.
already had the books, to be fair.
Okay, Randall.
Okay.
Randall.
No, I'll help you. I'll help you.
What's the plan here?
But we're just gonna slowly lower this barrel of pitch towards the room with the evil orb, and then
There's also an innocent Molly down there.
We don't know if it's evil. And
Who
we don't
has-
know she's innocent.
who
He
has
looks like a victim, but I'm not in the room.
okay. Well, I guess it's meta to presume that she's dead.
Why
So,
would that be meta?
I don't know.
I presume
Because
she's
he
dead.
hasn't told me yet. Maybe.
I didn't see her, but
I mean,
I'm gonna peek into the room, Neal.
I also feel like our characters know about the curse, especially me watching lightning bolts slam into McTacky like 20 million times and shit like that. So it's not that meta anymore.
I would like the record stand that I don't really care what happens to this wizard. This wizard has been hoarding knowledge away from society. As far as I'm concerned, whatever happens, happens.
Same. She tried to tentacle me without consent. We could fuck her up.
It's probably not her fault.
I think we tried to enter her house without consent. So
Can I see into the room?
So you rolled it down the staircase, right? Bum, bum,
No,
bum, bum.
the
Nope.
pitch is still up top.
It's still up in here.
apparently. Unless Randall helped me.
Marco helped you.
Okay, Markto helps me. Take the
All
pitch
right, so
down the stairs.
you've rolled the pitch to the first landing spot.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Now there is a separate staircase that goes down again.
Is this supposed to be here? Where's the room?
Yeah. So this staircase goes down here. There's a landing, and then it comes back down to the room below.
And the staircase just opens up into the room.
Just opens up into the room.
Damn it.
Oh.
Okay.
No door.
Okay, so we will leave it up on the second landing, and I will go down to the bottom room
Oh.
and just take a peek in.
Neal's face.
Saving throw versus spell.
Don't do that.
The dice, the rolls.
I was all
Okay.
safe.
It's fine.
I told you not
You
to
step
do
down
it.
into the next room. No problem.
Hey.
You see this table. You see a woman laying on the table, eyes wide, mouth open in a silent scream, hands clutching this orb tightly. The muscles are strained. There's spider veins running all over her hands attached to the orb. The orb has swirling colors inside of it.
Okay. I'm going to produce my silk. I'm going to take off my silk jacket
Uh-huh.
and toss it over the orb.
It covers the orb, blocking it from sight.
Mhm.
I'm going to step into the room cautiously, just like taking as few steps as possible, so very large, wide steps.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Over towards Molly.
You arrive adjacent to her. Her eyes are open and staring at nothing in particular. Mouth wide.
I'm going to grab each of her biceps
Mm-hmm.
and pull her arms apart.
Try and pull them away from the orb.
Yeah.
Give me a saving throw versus spell.
Okay.
They do not move. They are stuck to the orb. They're like super glued to the orb.
Okay, and is this a thing where I can keep trying, or this is just
You can
one
try
hit?
it again if you want. Yeah.
Are you alive down there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to free the orb from Molly's hands.
Do you need help?
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
squeeze and pull
fun.
and try as you might. They do not remove from her hands.
All right, Marteau enters the room. Does he have to take a saving throw versus spell? The look every time.
It's fine. It's fine. You enter the room. It's okay. So Callie and Martu are in the room. Callie has been unable to remove the woman's hands from the orb. The orb is covered by this silk jacket. Martu, what do you do?
I check if she's alive.
Yes, she's living. You can feel her heartbeat. It is racing, and you can feel her breath. It is moving slowly.
Hello.
She does not reply to you.
Rude.
Yeah.
Um,
No manners, kids.
I would
these
like
days.
to draw what I see.
Okay. You begin to doodle.
What else is in this room?
That's a great question. So you got the table in the middle with the woman and the orb. There is a canvas, a blank canvas hanging from one wall with a bunch of paint supplies nearby it, as if this is also a room where she does some artwork.
A
There
woman of
is
culture.
a tall mirror against one wall, a large basin of water on a table next to the tall mirror, like the full body length mirror. There is a candelabra hanging from the ceiling with candles in it that are unlit but ready to be lit. The room's already magically lit, and that candelabra can be lowered via a chain that comes over to a winch. There is, let's see, a bowl of fruit that is slowly rotting. You know, the bananas are kind of old. They're always old.
Are there fruit flies?
They are
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's
Good.
see what else is in this room. There's a small desk with a few papers and some writing utensils and those sorts of things lying on it.
I
The papers are
investigate the
blank
papers.
at this point in time.
Oh.
It looks like it's here for future notes, but nothing has been written yet. Let's see what else might be in this room.
Is there anything
There
in her
are
pockets?
some jars filled with odd-looking doodads, probably spell components or objects of interest for her research. And then there is a map of the town rolled out underneath the orb on the table.
very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to slide the map beneath the orb out.
Okay, you can tug it out,
Yeah.
and now you have a large, 3 foot wide, 2 foot tall map of town.
How many temples are there in town?
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Put that map down into my pack.
Yeah, you have one map of Shenanigans.
Okay.
Berkshire?
Can I check her pockets, see if there's anything in her pockets, papers, anything?
There's a key in one of her pockets.
I yoink the key.
All right, you have yoinked the key.
Does it look like anything around has use for a key?
You notice no locks in this
Okay.
room.
Okay. Minotaur,
Yes.
I am going to wrap this orb tight so no part of it can be seen. And will you carry the back of this lady? And we're just going to carry her out of this room up to the next level.
Beautiful. So we put the orb with our hands in her pocket or something.
No, like so I'm going to hold the orb just kind of seamlessly inside of this impromptu bag of the silk jacket.
But her hands are holding it.
Yep, and I'm gonna kind of like.
Do you want me to cut off her hands?
No. You're just gonna carry her back, and we're just gonna carry her and the orb out of this room.
There may be better ways to do this.
Like what?
What if we put the orb against her and then tie something so the orb is tied against her and covered?
Sure.
And then we only have to carry her. I think it's my only character I don't have rope on. But wait, where's all the rope we've been using this whole time?
I have rope on my character sheet.
Yeah, I got rope anyways.
Yeah, I think we have rope.
So I'll use this rope and
yeah. Again, it's just so we don't have to like balance the orb and her, just have only her with the orb.
So I have a torturing and a rope use proficiency. So hopefully,
there you go. Why don't you just torture the orb?
Hopefully I can be able to.
You can tie the rope to the woman, or you can tie her hands and the orb to her with the jacket still over it. No problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then you want to just carry her up?
Yeah, we should do it 2 people so we don't risk tripping or something on the stairs.
I'll do that too.
All right.
Okay. You guys carry her up and out of the room and back into the parlor.
What is the plan with her?
Well, let's see what's been happening in the parlor in the meantime. Randall and Rich. Rich is outside, it looks like.
Yeah, I was taking the books out.
Okay. Randall, what are you doing in here?
I guess just tapping my foot, listening down to what's going on.
Yeah. Yep.
No idea.
Okay.
What are you fools doing down there?
We've got the woman in the orb.
We have acquired woman.
Molly.
It was that easy? Okay.
What are you going to do with her now?
Do we murder?
Can we take her up to the top floor?
Yeah. It's a little awkward, but you guys know the routes. You know where the traps are. You know where the lack of rungs on the ladder are. So you together can bring her up and out and into the main living room.
I'll just circle up with the party.
Okay.
And
what do we do now?
All right, I see everyone on the surface again. I walk into the building. I thought you were going to burn it, so that's why I ran. All right.
I could smash the orb, but it might kill everything everywhere.
Yeah, but if you smash the orb, it might kill Desmond, and it will kill us anyway.
You never know when you need some pitch, Just gotta...
Yeah, but then you might die. There's nothing in these books that we found so far about this orb, so it must be something new that she's just discovered, and she was investigating it. And none of us have a dispel magic.
Can anybody mind read or something cool?
Sorry, I don't have that ability.
I did my spell, guys.
Yeah.
I thought you were cool.
I do cool things.
I got us into this door. I found all these amazing books for us. This is an absolute success of a mission.
It's been cool. You have inspiration and you got a new bless. So the next saving throw, you can have a +1.
Cool.
See? Efren knows where it's up.
Beautiful. What is the plan now? We have acquired the woman and the orb. We don't know if this is any way relevant to the curse, but we have them now.
What if we moved the woman and the orb far away from the town? Then maybe that would stop affecting the people in the town. Right?
I think that's a reasonable idea.
What are you going to do? Like put her in a boat and just let her sail downriver on her own?
What an excellent idea, God.
That's not cool.
I hear you, Ephra.
Did Ephra speak to you? What did she tell you to do?
I just
He
keep my
said
mouth
to
shut.
put the body in a boat and send it down.
Ephra only speaks to paladins. Are you a paladin or Ephra?
I am a paladin of Ephra now.
Well, wait a second. If the person is far away and other people wake up, maybe other people, I don't know, such as Desmond, might know more what to do with some crazy orb like this.
I don't think Desmond's going to have a solution. He'll just hand wave it. It's someone else's problem.
I feel like if it was a continual area of effect, we would have been put to sleep when we entered the area as well. I don't think removing it from the area would cure the spell. It seems like it was probably a one-time cast kind of thing. Destroying it might remove the magic.
I'm gonna try to pull her arms open again.
Nope, they are stuck.
Okay.
All right.
I still feel like it going far away, like even if it's not causing more people, like it might require that to sustain them. Like I wouldn't. I mean, if it's permanent anyway, then we're already screwed, right? So.
All right. Well, there's a wagon out there, so we can put her in one of the wagons and start heading down the road. Then have someone head back into town and check.
Can I try prying her arms open with my Minotaur-ish Minotaur?
Break her
Give me a
arms
saving
off.
throw versus spell.
All right.
You fall unconscious immediately.
Heck.
You grab her, you try and pull it apart, and all of a sudden, a swirl of colors comes into your mind's eye, and you fall over. Where were you when you tried to do this? Were you on the wagons, on the path?
I doubt we were doing
left
this
yet.
on the wagons on the path, Neal.
You sure? 'Cause that seems like a very reasonable place to perform this exotic
That seems
feat.
like the least reasonable place to do this.
Okay. All right. Okay. Where were you when you fell asleep?
I think we.
I think we said we took it out of the building, but either
Okay,
in the
so you
building
guys
or
are
outside
out
the
on the
building.
streets then.
Yeah.
All right. The whole party's on the street. The Minotaur is unconscious.
I slap him.
Oh boy.
He does not wake up.
Okay, I think one of us should break the orb, and the rest of us should stand like 30 feet away.
Hey, thanks for volunteering, mate.
I'll do it.
That's a great sacrifice. Efra will reward you in the next
Do
life.
you want me to do it? I'll do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Jesus.
I'll
Okay.
just drag the Minotaur with my super strength out of
Okay.
the blast area.
Okay.
Please move the Minotaur body.
I'm
All right,
moving
Matt.
the Minotaur. I'm very strong.
Who else is sticking around with Callie to help her break the orb?
I'm not near it. No.
Randall,
Yeah,
are you going to be near him?
Yeah, I'll help him if I
You'll
can.
help him
If
break
it's like
the
a
orb?
one-person job, then I won't.
Yeah, it's one person job to try and break a piece of glass.
Do you need help, Callie?
Do I need help? Okay, so we're gonna go into town, and can I find like a block of stone somewhere?
Yeah.
Like
Easy.
I think I want to find. Yeah, I think I want to get this guy's sledgehammers, and then I'll give one to Randall.
Okay.
There too.
All right, so you get a block of stone and a sledgehammer. One of you takes one of you takes the other, and you.
Well, and can we find like a large metal dish in town?
Yeah, somewhere in town you can find a large metal dish. No one can stop you from entering their houses right now.
Yeah.
So you can find one somewhere.
Okay, so we'll put her hands and the orb into this metal dish. 2 sledgehammers in hand.
Okay. You
And
both ready to do this?
as ready as we are gonna be.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
No, like
Are you
they're
willing
30
to face
they're
the
30
consequences
feet
of
away.
destroying a magical orb with your bare hands?
They are 30 feet away.
Yeah, they're
No.
only 30 feet away.
I said I'm moving. I'm moving like hundreds.
I thought I heard 30 feet away. I heard someone say
I
we'll
said
get
out of
30.
the blast radius. I never said 30.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what the
So-
blast radius is.
Oh, well,
As I see them walking away, I'll say, I didn't know Ephra allowed cowards to follow her.
Efra likes those who are alive to do cool stuff for her.
Mm.
I drag.
I'm sure she'll love how cool it is when you're walking away from trouble.
Hey, cool people walk away from explosions. So there's better be one behind me.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna throw her over my shoulder and walk out of town.
All right.
Okay, you hoist the woman over your shoulder,
Yep.
and which direction do you go?
The Cradian crests, whatever that is.
The Alardian crest. You head out
Alardian
to
crest.
the grasslands.
Yep.
Okay. It'll be a long journey by yourself out here. It's a full day, and you're already more than halfway through this day, so you won't get to the grasslands until well after dark. Actually, you'll probably have to camp in the woods overnight because you won't be able to walk along the trail in the middle of the night easily. Yeah. Anyone going with him?
If he promises not to destroy the orb while I'm nearby, I'll go with him after I leave.
Yeah, everybody should come with me.
Yeah, I'll come with him as long as I'm not nearby when he explodes the world.
I guess we put the Minotaur into a cart.
Well, no, I'll leave the Minotaur at the inn. Okay. Sleep with the others.
Okay.
I'll be guarding the Minotaur.
Do you say to guard the Minotaur?
Yeah.
All right. Wise way of getting out of the blast radius. The 3 remaining members of the party leave town.
Right.
And
I'm just going
make
to make sure.
Camp that night in the woods. You wake up the next day, finish your journey to the Alardian Crest. No monsters anywhere nearby. And then what?
There's an entrance to the Underdimney here, I've heard. And monsters came out, rock elementals came out here and destroyed all the campsites around here. At the edge of the Alardian Crest.
The woman is the same?
Yep. Silent scream, eyes wide open. It's been at least 2 days now. Those sleeping people are at the edge of death.
Yeah. All right.
What are you going to do?
Well, they're not asleep anymore because I took the order.
How would you know?
I don't know.
What are you going to do with the orb? Like, whether or not they're asleep or awake, you now have a woman who is grasping a magical orb. Are you just going to leave it out here for someone else to play with? Are you going to do something specific with it? What do you do with this magic?
If you cut her hands off or destroy the orb.
Yeah, we're going to cut her hands off. It's the only. It's
the only way.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to disarm her?
I'll do it.
Out of all the times to be unconscious.
Callie, what weapon do you have to cut her hands off? Do you have an axe, like a big axe?
A butter knife. Get hacking.
You borrow one of my swords.
I have. Yeah, I'll borrow one of his swords.
What sort of swords does he have?
Arming.
Arming sword? Okay, that's good enough, yeah. And you have, did you say 14 strength, Kelly?
I have 12.
12?
But I am a thief.
Okay.
So I assassinate her hands.
I don't quite think that's how it works, but maybe it is. Maybe it's like, get the blade right over the joint and then slam it down.
You need something for assassinate, right? It's like surprise.
Yeah. All right. Well, you sever one hand.
I'll run away.
Okay.
And then you sever the other. And she gasps as she maybe bleeds to death. I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me a d20, Matt. Let's see if she dies from the hands being cut off or not.
Okay.
High is good for her. Low is bad for her. Yeah, she'll be fine. If there is a cleric nearby who can prevent her from bleeding to death on the spot.
All right.
Heal. You can go over and heal her. Back in Berkshire, that first evening that they left, everyone wakes up, including the Minotaur, and everything's fine.
Yeah. Guess who knows how magic orbs work?
It's you, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since now that they're all gone, you had time to sit down and read your books, and you did find entries within the books about orbs and stuff. It took a while to find them because there's thousands upon thousands of pages of text to read, and you do find some interesting articles on magical orbs. Yeah.
All right. What was the magic bullet to save the day without cutting her hands off?
Well, it doesn't matter. The remaining party members that have the woman whose hands are still grasping the orb, what do you want to do with the orb?
Hit to hell?
Molly is a little bit too distracted to really do anything. She's just screaming about, my hands, my hands! How am I supposed to cast spells with no hands? And she shakes her bloody stumps at you.
Hey, let's go to the capital and get someone with greater restoration.
Yeah, you just cut off her hands. I mean, granted, you saved her life, but she's still sort of upset that she doesn't have hands. Oh. She's a wizard. How is she going to cast spells from here on out?
Yeah, whatever.
Serves her right.
I'll just take the orb and drop it in her lap and say, hey, here's a fucked up orb in your hands.
All right, and with that, we're done with Shenanigans, everybody! Congratulations on completing today's quest. You have saved the town. And poor Molly is, she could use a hand getting back to town. Everybody, please take home 1,300 experience points.
Any extra for starting the session with
done.
low EXP?
1,300 is your total.
Okay.
For all the deeds.
It's what, 15% bonus for the other stuff? What is it?
10% if you have
10%.
prime requisites.
Gotcha.
Yes, that will bring you to 1,430.
Yes.
Congratulations, everybody. Well done on a very unusual sort of quest. You have defeated the trap house and brought people back from near unconsciousness.
And I believe I leveled up, right? Because it's
And
2,000.
2,000 to second level for a fighter. Yeah.
I was already 2,000. What's the next
It's
one? After
4,000 then.
Then I did. I leveled
Yes,
up.
lovely. Give us an HP roll. Nobody
Okay.
took the poopy bag of holding, it appears, which is
So it
fine.
was a poopy bag of holding.
It was a
For
poopy
those-
bag of holding, yes.
Nice.
Yes. But you know, it was a two-part thing because the bench with the hole in it was a mimic. So if you sat down, it would bite you.
This house is amazing.
But that's okay. Yeah. You got to be friends with the mimic for it to not like attack you when you try and sit on it.
Okay.
It would have been great. It would have been great. Surprise attack at advantage, +2 for back attack and all that jazz. Biting you on the bum. It would have been perfect.
HP is off my class, right? So fighter.
It'll be a D10 plus your con bonus.
All right, RD10. Oh,
And
Leveled up
what's your
too.
con bonus?
Something
well
stupid.
Done, Rondo. Well
It's like
done
plus-
indeed.
3 or something plus something high.
R2 plus 5 for your 19 con. Okay.
Okay.
I see. That's
Plus
dumb.
11.
Plus 11 HP. Wonderful. Okay.
Why's that dumb?
So dumb. It's great. You've done well. You've done well. And John.
I have no bonuses to anything.
No bonus. Okay, so you just a flat 6 HP.
Yeah.
Lovely. And do you spell? I think I have your name in different ways. Is it with an or without an H?
Without.
Oh my god, I fucked it up on the overlays. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's whatever.
Congratulations, party. We got 2 people level, and everybody, almost everybody, survived today's session. I forgot about the Arakara. Congratulations. Good job. And I guess with that's it for Shenanigans. We will be back tomorrow with Desperate Measures. And then that's it because I'm out all next week for a wedding.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you in 2 weeks, people.
Anyone have any goodbyes to say? No? Nope.
Rib Molly.
Chopped off her hands. It was meant to be.
Poor Molly. Yeah.
I mean, she won't,
Had to be
not going to
done.
need these magic books anymore, though. So I think
That's true. How would she turn the pages?
Jesus.
But seriously, how are we meant to stop that? Was there a code word? Oh, you had no idea. All right. Fair enough.
I mean, I don't know what you're referring to when you say stop that.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I get the orb out of her hands without.
Smashing the orb. You don't know what would have happened. Might have been better.
Might have been better, might have been worse. And there's no way to know unless it's tried. So
Well, we're
that's
going
it.
to ask Molly, but the episode ended.
Yeah, she's not going to tell you. You chopped off her hands.
We have to check back up on Molly at some point. See-
Also, did you have to chop both hands off?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Magic,
Not a damn doctor.
magic, dude.
Jesus.
You guys. Somebody had to do it. Something.
I wasn't there, so.
Yeah, you got put to sleep.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.
All right.
Ciao.